do at the studio.
Fair.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Radio Dark for a Thursday night. Every Thursday night at 9 o'clock, we try to shut the music off when it's supposed to stop. That's the first thing. We try to bring you all sorts of different types of entertainment and different types of guests. Sometimes we're talking to time travelers. Sometimes we're talking to paranormal experts. Sometimes we're talking to people that say they're aliens. Sometimes we talk to politicians out of Hartford. Sometimes they're the aliens. We don't know. So it's kind of true. But tonight we have a very special guest. But first we have to introduce my co-host. And here she is. It's Roxy from the streets. What's up, kid?
Hey. Hi, everybody.
How was your week?
It was great.
Good. And any brutal stuff happening on the streets of Indiana?
Yeah, I got neck punched once. I was trying to get a meal, and the guy didn't like me taking it, so he punched me in the neck.
Yeah,
it hurts really bad still, right here. Sorry.
So Roxy, when she comes and does the show on Thursday, she just knocks on random people's doors and say, "Hey, can I use your internet? I got a show to do." And
yep, it's worked out so far.
That's it. But we also have a very special guest with us here tonight. Somebody that I've had on the radio show in the mornings at the station. He's a lot of fun. He brings great brownies. When he comes to the station, I'll tell you. And he's one hell of a musician. He's probably one of the best you're going to find out in Connecticut. And here he is. Let's say hello to Ron Lynch. Hello, Ron. A big round of applause. The crowd, the studio audience is going nuts, Ron. So how are you?
Excited too. Yeah.
How have you been, Ron?
Outstanding. Better now that you're here, Mike.
Boy, I don't get that in my own family. I'm telling you, so I'm playing with sound effects tonight, so I think this is the one I like. I should have did this one. There we go.
Awesome.
So the last time we saw you, you came into the station. You played a few great songs.
Was
You were jamming.
for the homeless? Is that the last time?
What's that?
Was the last time hip hop for the homeless?
Yeah. You came in with Dan, Enemy of the Illest.
Yeah, and Stripe.
So that was a good time. It's always a good time when you show up, man.
Thanks.
So how long have you been playing? I mean, maybe since right out of the.
I got my first guitar. It was a toy guitar, but I graduated from that quickly to somebody's old hand-me-down guitar when I was 6.
Mm-hmm.
And from that and learning how to play Fur Elise on the little plinky Sesame Street piano, my parents just kept getting me more and more instrument toys until school took over and I learned how to hold them and how to play them correctly. And I've kind of always just had instruments around.
Got it. Now, Roxy, you're also a musician too.
Mm-hmm.
But are you more of a vocalist than a musician yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I do more vocals. I have, guitars and stuff. I play a little bit of different things, but mostly the guitar I stick to. But yeah, more vocal stuff than anything.
Now, Ron, do you basically, I mean, do you play a lot on like your own, doing like open mics and stuff like that? I mean, or do you prefer bands? What is it you prefer?
We used to do a lot of jams, obviously before COVID and all the rules started changing. I used to like to go to those events because of a lot of people like myself that have a full-time career that chose that over, the having a band and that kind of dedication. But we still play. So there's a lot of people in that category that have full-time, jobs and can only play once a week, and we all get together and make some really incredible groups. But they never last because we all got to go to work on the day.
Right.
That's the best way for me. But when I get a chance, I like to book solo gigs, like singer-songwriter gigs, or hang out with my friends at the open mic and just make a bunch of noise.
Any particular place that you like to play more than another? Or?
Ooh, it's tough to pick a favorite, but I will always have to say Strange Brew is the best venue to play at.
In Norwich.
Standpoint, yep, in Norwich on Water Street.
Mm.
The words can't describe it. To play there on stage, Jason makes everybody sound fantastic, and it's really easy to have a good show there. But also in Norwich is 86. They have a really, really strong open mic that started after COVID. It has a pretty good following of people that play the same style of music that I do. So it's I would say 86 and Strange Brew, but Strange Brew's got them by a neck.
Wasn't there another Strange Brew in Voluntown at one time?
Ooh, the Acoustic Brew. That was a great bar.
Acoustic Brew, okay.
Yeah, they had beer and wine, and you go next door and get food. And they had that was the first place they had the full size Jenga.
Yes, yeah. I think that place was a little ahead of its time.
Yeah,
to be honest with you,
that was a beer club there. We used to meet on I think Wednesdays and try the new beer before it hit the shelves, and that was But yeah, you're right. Maybe 2 or 3 years too soon for Acoustic Brew.
Yeah, that was a great place. I do miss it because I actually, when I would go there were actually adults that were there, and it was just people, listening to some great music, having a few adult beverages, and I never saw anybody getting unruly, or crazy, kind of like Two Brothers, which is like across the street.
I remember Two Brothers.
Oh yeah, with the dirt floor.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a happening place. It's not anymore, so it's done.
I would consider that place a honky tonk.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite genre of music to play?
Ooh, that's tough. I was kind of brought up learning blues-based rock and roll, right? So Zeppelin, Aerosmith, The classic, squealing solos and stuff like that. But then from there, I got more into blues and like the roots of it. So I would have to say right there in the rock and blues category. But I play everything. I love classic country. I love hip hop. I'll play punk on the acoustic guitar. I have pretty wide range.
So if you're talking classic blues, what is what's an acoustic song on the guitar that you enjoy playing?
Ooh, let's see. Actually, something that I like to do is take a song that everybody knows and completely change it because you get bored of playing the same way every time. So I actually do Folsom Prison Blues in an old school blues style. If you want to hear that one,
do it.
Well, I hear that train coming, going round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. And time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a rolling. I'm down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, mother told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a mandarin just to watch him die. When that train whistle blows, I hang my head and cry. Well, there's probably rich folks in their fancy dining car, probably drinking whiskey and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I have this moment. Yes, I know I can't be. But them people, they keep on moving. And that's what tortures me. Went to free me from this prison, and that railroad car is mine. Probably move it on a little bit farther down the line. Get me far from Folsom Prison. That's where I wanna stay. I'm gonna let that lonesome whistle. I'm gonna let that lonesome whistle my mind. Yes, I'm gonna let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Nice.
Oh, nice, very nice, Ron.
Thank you.
So, how did you get into Johnny Cash?
Oh, my grandfather was a big influence. He used to comb his hair like Johnny Cash and loved, he didn't like a lot of music, but he was definitely Johnny Cash.
Now, when you say you get into the roots of blues, give me some artists that you're really influenced by.
I like, everybody's favorite is Robert Johnson, and there's a reason for it. He was you kind of set the tone for where it needed, where blues was going, where guitar playing was going. I like the sound of Elmore James. I like Howlin' Wolf is great. Lead Belly. I mean, I don't know, I'm not trying to pick a favorite, right?
No. There was a local band that I used to, I'm going to say about 25 years ago. You ever hear Texas Flood?
Well, I know, Texas Flood.
Yeah, they used to play around here a lot. They played at a place in Putnam called Guido Murphy's a lot. It's a good Irish Italian bar.
So, like, when you were a child, because like me, I have, and you guys will probably crack up if I told you, but when you were a kid and you heard somebody for the first time, and like you just couldn't get enough of that person, who would that musician be for you?
Ooh, so heavily influenced by my family. I would say Joe Perry. The first time I like figured out what was happening, where Joe Perry was standing there and playing the guitar and making all those people go nuts, I wanted to be a guitar player.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Roxy? Do you have the same type of taste as Ron does, or is Ron?
Yeah, well, there were two. There were two because I got really hooked on harmonies when I was little. That's all I ever did. I drove all my siblings crazy. So it was ABBA, but then I got really hooked on Patsy Cline.
Oh,
and yeah, so I do a lot of Patsy Cline. So I'm like right in a range, and since I was little, and then I got really hooked on ABBA because of the harmonies. So, and I also think that Queen had really great harmonies as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You know any Zeppelin?
I do know some Zeppelin.
Can you play a Zeppelin song?
Ooh, I can't play a Zeppelin song all the way through. Well, I can, but you got like 12 minutes?
You got the. I was going to say, can you play the beginning of Stairway?
I'll tell you what. I have I do a lot of medleys too, like mashup stuff when I play. So I do this one set. There's a lot of songs with the same chords, so I put a couple of them together, and it's got the bridge of Stairway to Heaven in it. So
okay.
There must be some kind of way out of here. Step the joker to the feet. It's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. Businessman, they drain my wine. A blind man dig my blood. Many of them blow the line. Don't know what any of it's worth. There's a road, fist and glove, and the eagle flies with the dove. So you can't be the one you love, honey. Love the one you with. Love the one you with. My pony, let's do it. Ride it, my pony. My saddle's waiting, come and jump on it. My pony, let's do this. Ride it, my pony. My saddle's waiting, come and jump on it. And as we wind on down the road, our shadow was taller than our soul. But that's a lady we all know, who shines right down and wants to show how everything still turns to gold. And if you listen very hard, the tune will come to you loud. Go on and on and on and on. To feel right, not to go. All along the watchtower to heaven.
Woo!
Nice.
When you started throwing Genuine in there, I'm like, whoa!
You need to get a mic. Get on a mic. I got one right here for you.
If you want to ride the pony, I don't know. That was awesome, man. That was really cool.
Thank you.
I know you like doing the mashups because you did a couple when you came to the station.
Yeah.
Those
I love it because it's natural. You know what I mean? This is it.
All right, Roxy, your turn to ask him. I'm trying to peg him on different types of styles of music. I'm gonna throw the ball to you now.
Well, I mean, okay, so I mean, I heard you say that you like some. Now I like everything just like you. I mean,
Right.
Exactly the same way. So as far as country goes, who do you like?
I think it'd be faster for me to say Garth Brooks was the end of the people that I really like.
Yes.
For that, I'm much more better familiar with.
Mhm.
But there are a couple of guys out right now that are, I mean, they have the same feel as the old Outlaws, you know, as Willie and Waylon and you know, all people that mattered in country music. And they're writing their own songs and they're doing their own thing, and it's like grassroots. There's one guy, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Zach Bryan.
Yes.
So Zach Bryan is like so sticking to his roots that all his music videos are like shot on iPhones around campfires at his hometown. Like still a trailer, he's all set, like he's just doing the damn thing, and like real country music, which is really cool because you know I've met Toby Keith. They're not real people, those people.
Yeah, I live very close to Nashville, so I get to go down there whenever I want, and it's pretty cool. I do understand what you're saying, though. I think that there's like this era of time that I really appreciated quite a bit. You know, and there's some lagging ones like now that I like, but it's really like all the older stuff. I think I really like the real. Like, you know, like you said, like the Willie Nelsons and stuff like that. So, same. Huh? No.
I thought you were done.
You go right ahead, Mike.
Well, okay, I'll go ahead and do that now. There's a question up on the board there for you, Ron. Do you do any ballads?
I do. How about we put them together and I'll do a country ballad?
All right, sounds cool.
Ballad. This I love this song because it's just simple chords, but it was so hard for me to get the chord change because I literally have to move the capo at a certain point in the song. This is the first song after playing 20 plus years I was trying to learn it that I've ever had to do that before. So for all the years experience I have, this is I think the hardest song I ever learned how to play. He said, I'll love you till I die. She told him you'll forget in time. As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall. Ain't I crazy now and then? I still love her through it all. Hoping she comes back again. Kept
after letters by his bed. Late in 1962, he had underlined in red every single line, love you. I went to see him just today. And I didn't see no TV. All dressed up to go well. First time I'd seen him smile at me. He started loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door. Do not carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Came to see him one last time. We all wondered if she would. It come running through my mind. This time he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door. Soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today.
I'm in tears.
Oh, come on.
Melissa, can I have a hug? I need a hug.
Who doesn't like a good George Jones song, huh?
The Possum. That's what they called him. He was called the Possum. Melissa, do you know who George Jones was? He was a country singer. I think his paw's up now, but
Oh, yeah.
he probably is. So we've done blues, we've done country, we've done some classic rock and roll. Damn it, do some disco, do some funky town. Watch him do it.
I have to remember it. At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. No, I spent so many nights thinking how you done me wrong. But like you're strong, I learned how to get along. So you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look on your face. I should have changed my fucking life. I would have made you be your key. If I had known for just 1 second, you'd be back to bother me. So now don't walk out the door, just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to leave me with desire? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die all night? I will survive just as long as I know how to love. I know I'll be alive. I've got all my life to live. I got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey.
That's all I got for disco.
question.
I want to know why all your songs are about people that are pissed off at somebody else.
Because that's the way it goes.
Really into murder ballads if you want to get into it.
A what?
Murder ballads. Have you heard of murder ballads?
No.
Oh, so here's the thing. Like, when you ask somebody their favorite genre, they're going to give you a country, a rock, a rap, right? Murder ballads are cross-genre songs because there's Folsom Prison, shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. There's a lot of country murder ballads, but Rocky Raccoon murder ballad.
Really? Oh, I never looked at it. I never thought about it that way.
Songs about being in a bad place, or you did a bad thing, or somebody died, or it's I want to re-answer my favorite genre is murder ballads.
Because you're so familiar with so many genres, so like when you get asked to play at a venue, you obviously have to consider, what crowd you're playing for, correct?
Yeah, I get that. I've been, playing in front of people since I was, family when I was a little kid, but like in bars since I was 14. So you have to learn, like, when you spend 5 minutes walking around the room or looking at people, looking at what band t-shirts they're wearing, and kind of get an idea of where to go with it. And people will tell you if you suck. Most people aren't shy, especially with a couple of drinks in them.
I know that. That's true.
You learn from correction.
Yeah. So, do you ever fool around with the electric guitar at all?
Oh yeah, I have a pile of them. That's
a pile.
Expensive hobby, actually, guitars.
But
it's worthwhile because they're my friends.
Nice.
I have a harem of 6 string mistresses, and I could take my pick.
That's awesome.
I don't know if you saw one of the comments that I put up, one was, "Your tone sounds like the Bare Naked Ladies lead singer. Have you ever been compared to him before?"
No, but I've even compared to a bare naked lady before, but not to a singer. I'm a comedian. Yep.
Ron's been compared to a bare naked lady. There we go. I've been compared to a bear.
Gosh.
So now how hard was it for musicians last year?
Oh man,
dude,
it sucked. It sucked for everybody, but it totally sucked for musicians. And yes, I play instruments and I sing and stuff, but like, it's my hobby and I do it for fun. There's people that, like, that's their real livelihood, or that's like a huge part of their being able to be humans in public. Like, it's their therapy. It's how they do things. And when you take that away from somebody, it doesn't matter what it is. Music is a big thing to take away from people. Even people that were just going to shows and love being with their friends and the environment, they lost all that. So me personally, I was very lucky to be employed almost the whole time. And I have my stuff here. I kept myself entertained, and a few friends close by with masks. We got real serious about it, but some people had it really, really rough.
Yeah,
absolutely. I agree with that.
So what would you rather do? What you do for a living, or play music for a living?
I thought about this long and hard, and when I got out of high school, my mom kind of gave me a little time to go out and get a job, which is crazy because they don't go like 25. I had till like the day I turned 19. But when I had that year after high school to kind of, fool around and be in bands and try to like get something going, and it wasn't working out. So I made the decision that I want to play music because I want to, not because I have to. Because it's hard to play if you have to. If you can't call in because you depend on that gig, it becomes a chore. And I don't want music to ever become a chore for me. So that was how I chose it.
I agree.
That's what it was like for me, like DJing parties and weddings. I always said that once it became a job, that was it. I was done with it. And actually that happened last year. I got booked for a wedding towards the end of the year. They canceled me 6 weeks in. Then they canceled the wedding. They just found somebody for free. And I was like, yeah, no more. I'm done. So I mean, we still do it and stuff like that, but I'm sending somebody else out. I'm not
Mm.
going. And then Melissa's mad at me because she goes, it's like it's really good money. I'm like, it's not worth it anymore. And Ron, does that make sense to you? Like you can make good money doing it, but sometimes if your heart's just not in it anymore, there's really not a lot you can do.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I'm the same way.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Jesus, from the streets, how do you dolly yourself up like this if you're from the streets? That's what
because I beat people up and grab their shit. What do you think I'm doing?
So Sabina got a nice little comment for you there, Roxy from the streets.
Yes, because I stole some makeup, pixie makeup from Target.
And she got ready in a porta potty.
Right out of somebody's hand.
And she got ready in a porta potty. There we go. Patricia saying hi to Roxana from Canada.
Hi, Patricia. No, I completely understand what he's saying about that because I've been singing since I could speak, and I would rather be happy and do it for the joy of it and not for to make it feel like a chore. I've been put into that position before and I did not like it. So
yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun.
Not at all.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's really funny because people that don't do this or do not perform, they'll say, "What, you're going to make $800? To be there for like 5 hours?"
You're not going to talk about the 9 days before where I got
all of the preparation, the moving of all the equipment. I mean, it's insane. All having to hook up everything and the sound, and I mean, there's a lot that goes on with that besides the show. I mean, and then the breaking down of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I even know for me, like, being a portable DJ and stuff like that, it's a much smaller scale. But if they book you for 5 hours, it's not a 5 hour day. And this is where there's that disconnect, and Ron, I'm sure you can appreciate this well. If they're booking you for 4 or 5 hours, that's a 10-hour day.
Absolutely.
Between
that's if it's in town.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Most of the time it's not. You live in Eastern Connecticut, you're playing in Hartford, Providence, outside Boston. You're talking about an hour and a half drive on top of your gig.
And then bars don't close until what? Is it 2?
Well, they're like 1:30 or so.
4 o'clock here in the morning.
Oh, man, I haven't closed a bar in years. I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean,
we used to go out and play on at the Hay Harbor Club on Fisher's Island in New York.
Yeah.
We used to play at a club there. It wasn't the big club, it was the tennis club that we played at. And we in every hour was a different demographic that would come in. And but that was, you took the ferry over there, and guess what? You're there for the night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting home till the next day.
Yeah.
So, anywho. So, hey, Ron, looks like you got some extra setup going on here.
Oh, I had to plug my phone in.
Oh, are you doing this on your phone?
Yeah.
Do you know how to play I Hung My Head by any chance?
I hung my head. You know what's funny is it's on this list, I bet you.
By Johnny Cash?
You know what? I think I have it. And if it's on here, I'll sight read it for you. I can't believe I just said that because oh shit, it is on here.
If not, it'll be November Rain.
Man, I would rather do November Rain.
Do it.
All right. I love that song, I Hung My Head. I love the story of it, but and I started learning it, but it was among a bunch of other songs and it got cut, so I haven't played that in months.
Roxana has made the call.
Yeah, but I'm so happy you're cool with Guns N' Roses.
Hey, I'm cool with that, with anything that you play.
Hey, look, Axl Rose is my size now.
I'm on the streets all day, so I really like to hear the music.
Yeah, that's true. You just don't know street corner. $50 make you holler. Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry, Roxana.
Yikes.
I'm so sorry. That was so wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
This is what you get for knowing somebody for so many years.
Constant harassment. Sign me.
Yes.
Yeah. I was on the streets too.
Wow. All right. This one also I haven't played in a while, so but I've played it more recently than I hung my head. So. When I look into your eyes, I can see a love restrained. Darling, when I hold you, you know I feel the same. Nothing lasts forever. Both know hearts can change. It's hard to hold a candle, cold November rain. Even through such a long, long time, just trying to kill the pain. Lovers always come and lovers always go, and no one's really sure who's letting go today. Walking away. If we could take the time to lay it on the line, I could rest my head just knowing that you were mine. Oh, mine. If you want to love me, darling, don't refrain. I just end up walking, cold November rain. Do you need some time on your own? Or do you need some time all alone? Everybody needs some time on their own. Don't you know you need some time all alone? I know it's hard to keep an open heart, even when friends seem out to harm you. And if you could keep a broken heart, wouldn't time be out to charm you? Sometimes I need some time on my own. Sometimes I need some time all alone. But everybody needs some time on their own. Don't you know you need some time all alone? When you feel so sad, shadows still remain. Know that you can love me, there's no one left to blame. Never mind the darkness, you can still find a way. Nothing lasts forever, even cold November rain.
Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Very nice. Very nice.
I love that song. It's sexy.
You know, Ron, the thing about you is that to me, you're very smooth
thank you.
in your performances, but you also have I think you have a very unique sound.
Huh.
You know, so
I'm pretty sure they only made one of me. I am the third though, so I think I'm the end of the
no,
line.
you know, I mean, there are singers out there and you know musicians that say, you know what, that's so and so, that's so and so. I mean, having tone of somebody is one thing, but you know, you're very unique.
Original.
You know? You're very original, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. Tim has a question. He wants to know if you know if Tomorrow Never Comes by Garth Brooks.
Oh, what's Tim's last name?
Sallee.
Sally. Tim Sally.
I'm gonna try it because it's not the Tim I thought it was. Man. Garth Brooks. And I did say Garth Brooks is the end of the line, right? Because I do like Garth Brooks.
You did, yeah.
I did.
He is a phenomenal musician and singer. But it didn't seem like right after Garth Brooks there's a bunch of people that sounded just like him. They had the same song structure, the same patterns. It was that was the beginning of the end for me. But
then there was this joker named Chris Gaines.
Oh yeah, no, Chris Gaines was amazing. I'll listen to him every day of the week. Would you set up for the dance?
Roxy, did you get the joke?
What?
I said Chris Gaines. I said,
oh, no, I didn't.
You know who Chris Gaines is? It's Garth Brooks. It's his old ego. Yeah, he put out a couple of albums, a couple of CDs.
I'm Roxy from the street.
Inspired Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus.
Oh, Chris Gaines?
He did it first, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You'll never see Chris Gaines and Garth Brooks in the same place. Chris Gaines should have opened for Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
Genius.
Oh,
all right. Would that be okay with you, Tim, if I
fucking Ron's got jokes
with a different Garth Brooks song? Is that cool? I'm gonna do it anyway, so that's
I think there's some sentimental value there for him.
Oh, is there? All right.
Yeah. And I mean, I can read you the comment, but I don't know if it'll blow you up.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna try.
All right. So do you want to hear the comment?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. It says, does Ron know Garth Brooks if Tomorrow Never Comes? That's the song they played at my daughter's funeral.
Gotcha. I will try.
Okay.
All right. I'm not. All right, here we go. Sometimes late at night, I lay awake and watch her sleep. She's lost in peaceful dreams, so I turn out the lights, lay there in the dark. And the thought crosses my mind, if I never wake up in the morning, would she ever doubt the way I feel about her in my heart? If tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I love her? Did I try in every way to show her every day that she's my only one? And if my time on earth was through, she must face this world without me. Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes?
'Cause I've lost loved ones in the past. Never knew how much I loved them. Now I live with the regret and my true feelings for them were never revealed. So I made a promise to myself to say each day how much it means to me. And avoid that circumstance. There is no second chance. Tell her how I feel. As if tomorrow never comes. Don't she know how much I love her? Did I try in every way to show her every day she's my only one? And if my time on earth was through, she must face this world without me. The love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes. I tried, man.
I'm sure that Tim is extremely appreciative.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Sweet.
And you know, I want to throw something out there too. And is that Ron is doing this off of his iPhone?
Oh, I don't have any iProducts. This is a Google Pixel 5. So if it's coming in clear, Apple still sucks. There's not an Apple in this house, all right? This is a banana household. Google all day.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Tim did say sounded great, and thank you.
My pleasure, Tim. Sorry.
So Ron, what I really want to know is if like in a few weeks, could you just come on up to the studio and let's do like a little show at the station.
Sure.
In the big room.
Oh, in the big room. We'll bring the amps
big
and the
room.
guitars and the drums.
You want to do that?
I'll put a band together.
Let's do it.
All right.
We'll do a live concert.
Cool.
When? Is it going to be when I'm there?
Let's see. Well, Roxy, let's see. Next Thursday we've got our friend the ex-CIA agent.
Oh.
He'll be on next Thursday.
Okay.
So what are you thinking about the Thursday after that, Ron?
What's the date?
That's a good question. Roxy from the streets. Do you know?
I will be there until like the 9th or 10th or something.
Let me see.
You know what? This is absolutely perfect. I have a friend. All right. This is
It'll be
amazing.
the 8th. It'll be the 8th.
If you can believe this, I have a friend. He's a local guy. He's from around here, but he moved to California. He has the absolute dream job. He builds guitars for a living.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. He's a phenomenal musician, and he's coming to visit that week. And he just hit me up and said, "Hey, I want to play a gig." I'm gonna bring Dylan with me, and we're gonna play music live. You're gonna shit.
And I'm gonna be there.
Bring toilet paper. You're gonna shit.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Do it. And we will sell a limited amount of tickets.
Ooh.
To be there live.
Yes.
Hey, dude, I gotta exploit you as much as I possibly can.
Yeah. What you do.
Dude, you got one more in you before we call it
I got one more in me, and I have to say we skipped a very important category.
Okay, what's that? Oh.
We did no hip hop.
Oh.
One of my biggest. So I love making music. I love getting people excited. I love when people
Let's go.
sing along. And one of the biggest things for me in music is being able to get people together to do something positive.
Sure.
So a group of friends of mine,
Hip hop for the homeless.
Hip Hop for the Homeless, a group of friends of mine started this incredible, it's a movement now. It started off as a couple of shows. Now we do shows in every major city in Connecticut. It's a tour of local hip hop artists, 100% of the proceeds. None of these people get paid. They're all volunteering their time, and they donate in order to perform in all these places. We collect, last year, 2 years ago, we did over $5,000. I don't have the official tally from this year, but it was well over that. We did over $5,000 before the show started, just in, Facebook contributions and stuff. So anyway, Hip Hop for the Homeless, it comes up every year. I have to plug the hell out of this because it's going to happen again this year in the winter. We take clothing and bring them directly to local shelters, right? We have one in Jewett City at Altones. All of that food, all of those clothes, all those donations went directly to Jewett City. When we go in New London, it goes directly to the New London Food Bank. We're putting, literally, people come in off the streets that are homeless, and we literally give them clothes and bags of food to take with them and cash. And it's the coolest thing I've ever been a part of. So another thing is I love hip hop. So I've learned over the years I play the original song in hip hop samples, right? Because every hip hop sample most of them come from a machine. They take a track from one song, put a beat on it, and rap over it. So I learned the original song so that I can sing the rap part over it. So I would like to close with my favorite hip hop song for Hip Hop for the Homeless.
Absolutely. All right, one more time, everybody. Ron Lynch.
All right. Here we go.
I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. I keep forgetting things will never be the same again. I keep forgetting how you made that so big. I keep forgetting. It was a clear black night, a clear white coat orange. He was on the streets trying to consume some skirts full of E so I can get some funk. Rolling in my ride, just chilling all alone. Just hit the east side on the LBC. On the mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. And these skirts know what's up with 213. Well, I hooks a left on 21 and do this. Some brothers shooting dice, so I said, let's do this. Jumped out my ride and said, what's up? Some brothers put some gas, so I said, I'm stuck. This got me screaming with me on my glide and swirl. These hookers looking so hard, he straight hit the curb. On the bigger, better things and some horny tricks. See my homie and some brothers all in this mix. When I'm getting jacked, breaking myself, said I can't believe they taking foreigns. Well, they took my rings, they took my Rolex. Looked at the brothers, said, damn, what's next? They got my homie hemmed up and they hauled around. They coming to see it if they going straight round for pound. Better come up real quick before they start to clown. There's pull out my strap and lay them busters down. They got guns to my head. I think I'm going down. Said I can't believe this happened in my home. If I had wings, I would fly. Let me contemplate. Lay bench in a cut and I'll see my homie Nate 16 in the clip and one in the hole. Nate Dogg is about to make some bodies turn cold. Now they dropping and yelling a tad bit late. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. I keep forgetting things will never be the same again. I keep forgetting how you made that so clear. Keep forgetting. I laid all my bodies down, then my gal explode. And I'm pushing my mind back into freak mode. If you want skirt, sit back and observe. Just let the gang of those over there in the curve. Now, they got the freaks, and that's a known fact. Before I got jacked, I was on the same track. Back up, cause it's on. N-A-T-E-N-B, the Warren to the G. Just like I thought they was in the same spot. In need of some desperate head. The Nate Dogg and the G-Chop were in need of something else. One of them things sexy as hell. I said, I like your size. She said my car's broke down, but you seem real nice. Would you let me ride? I got a car full of girls and it's going real swell. The next stop is the East Side Motel. I keep forgetting we're not somebody loving more. I keep forgetting things will never be the same again. I keep forgetting how you made that so clear. I keep forgetting. I'm tweaking into a whole new era. G-Funk, step to this, I dare ya. Funk on a whole new level. The rhythm is the bass and the bass is the treble. Chords, strings, we brings melodies. G-Funk, where rhythm is life and life is rhythm. If you know like I know, then you don't want to step to this. It's a G-Funk era, funked out with a gangster twist. If you smoke like I smoke, then you're high like every day. And if your ass is a buster, 2 on 3 will wreck you, baby.
That's awesome, man. That is
Yes.
awesome. That
That
really
was
cool.
great.
Thank you.
So, Ron, thank you very much for coming on today. I mean, especially on such short notice and everything. And you've always been so accommodating and very kind about, coming up to the show and participating. Really great. I really appreciated it a lot.
Well, thanks,
Thank
Sam.
you.
I really appreciate you reaching out. That's great.
So, two Thursdays, the Ron Lynch Experience.
In 2 Thursdays, the Ron Lynch Experience. We're going to call it
We're going to call it the second Thursday.
Second Thursday. Okay.
We can call
We'll contact marketing and come up with an
Thursday.
How about the Ron Lynch Experience? RLE. Really?
Really?
RLE? Really?
Really?
I'm a marketing genius. No, I don't know.
You are.
Oh, whoopee do. I mean.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, and thank you so much. It was really nice to listen to you.
It was really, really cool, as always, and it's a great pleasure and an honor to have you on the show, dude. So, Tim, the show will be live in 2 Thursdays. Pending everything goes well. Everything happens.
It'll be live next week too, Tim, but in 2 Thursdays, it'll be live as well. It's live every Thursday night.
Next week, I got my CIA guy coming on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
the show you're going to TP for.
Yeah, you gotta listen to that guy. He's something else. Thanks, dude. We'll be talking to you, and once again, I appreciate it. That's Radio Dark for Thursday. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. Everybody that came and gone throughout the evening. If you didn't watch it live, and you did go ahead and you watched it tape delayed, we certainly hope that you go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel up on YouTube, and keep checking back for new videos because we've always got something going on.
That's right.
All right. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you. See you later.
Bye, everybody.
That was awesome, man. Thank you.